Welcome boys and girls. In today's video we're going to be installing a winch in the front of the SquareBody, and we're going to be going over a recovery gear kit that I picked up. So let's get into it. Here is the winch. It is the ZXR 12,000 Badland winch from Harbor Freight. I got the steel cable version, but I will be converting it to a synthetic line just so it's less stress on the winch, and I do like synthetic line more than the steel cable. But I picked that up. I picked up the steel winch hook and the Haas fair lead along with a little foldable shovel for the recovery gear. And then here is the bag of recovery gear from Mojab Offroad. After we install the winch, I will go over everything that came in the bag, and this is a great deal for a recovery gear kit for the price, at least in my opinion. But I did get the synthetic line from them also, and then they hooked me up with a trail trash bag that I could put on the rear tailgate of the truck to pick up any trash on the trail. And then I picked up one of their tool pouches also, with the removable pockets, so I could lay that out however I want, so we could have some tools in the truck. So I showed you guys everything over here that I picked up from Mojab Offroad and to make the winch a little better for me, but this is everything that came with the winch if you just want to pick it straight up from Harbor Freight. It comes with the controller, the 12,000 pound winch with the steel cable. Comes with a roller fair lead and hook, and a cool little tab for the hook. Comes with all the hardware you need to mount the roller fair lead and the bumper, or the winch to your bumper. Comes with a couple extra wire leads, and then it comes with a on-off switch that you can mount underneath the hood, so you're not running constant power to the winch itself. So I like this addition, definitely, just so it keeps that load off of the battery, and you can just switch it on and off when you want to use it. I took off the front bumper, the front grille, and then if you guys have been following along with the truck build, you know that I had a piece of C-channel that the previous owner welded between the frame rails as like a do-it-yourself steering box stiffener. I did have to remove that just for winch clearance itself. So I already got that all cut out, got everything prepped, so that we could just start wiring up the winch and get rolling on this. With the front bumper I put in the truck, there's not a lot of room for the winch and the winch controller that bolts to it. So my plan is I'm going to extend all of the wires and relocate that winch controller underneath the hood on the inner fender well. So it's kind of the plan. I got to do a lot of wiring work and rerouting. Disregard the mess that I have of all of my wiring in here. I have everything I need where I can extend the leads, but that's kind of the plan for now. I'm going to pull out all the wire. I am going huge on the wire. I'm going to be doing 1 gauge with copper lugs, so we will have 0 issues with power or anything like that going to and from the battery and the winch. So there's my rat's nest, and then I will be extending these leads on the winch controller itself. So I'm going to do one at a time, and I already took a picture of this setup so I don't get any of the colors confused, so I could have everything ran correctly. There's the ground lead wired back in place, and then here is the other wires leading to the winch. Got the bent ends on there, all heat shrinked, good to go. Everything is good. So I'm going to start bolting it all together, and then the winch controller is done, and we'll start running wires. Well, I got all the leads bolted down, good to go. I did have to cut the back out of it. It's not too pretty, but that will be the part facing the fender. And I will put something down in between because I don't want this contacting the metal of the fender. So I'll put something down to create a little barrier. But I couldn't get the bends tight enough for the positive leads coming out to meet or to bend before the plastic, so I had to cut the plastic and get it out of there. But it should work just fine still. I do have the picture of it on my phone right here, so everything will be hooked up correctly. And what's cool is the wires are color coded and the leads on the winch are color coded also. But we're good to go. Got about 4 feet of lead coming out of the end, so it should definitely be able to reach down to the winch. This is what I have in mind. I'll just lay the wires over right now. But mounting the controller kind of like that on the inner fender. You guys could see that? Let me check if you guys can see that. Yeah, kind of on the inner fender right here somehow. And run the leads down behind the fan shroud for the radiator and down to the winch. And then I'll do that quick disconnect for the power right next to it. And then the fuse block will kind of go behind it over there. And everything should fit up just fine. I got the winch bolted to the bumper, so we are good to go there. Got all the lines ran. So I will set the winch and the winch bumper on my stool and start bolting up all of the leads. Once I get those in place, I will throw the bumper onto the frame and then we can start bolting it down. In the meantime, I did get the winch line in and all the steel cable out. It's a little difficult. I did have to drill out the hole where the winch line went in, but we are good to go. I got the fair lead on. So now I'm just gonna pick the bumper up, set it on the frame rails, then we can start bolting the bumper in place. After that, we just got to hook up some wires and the winch is installed. Jumping up in the truck, give you guys a little status update. Got the on-off switch secured down and wired in. Everything is good to go. The winch controller is in place and bolted down with all the excess to the side. So everything is good to go there. I am going to start the truck up, let it idle down, and then from there we will reel in all of the winch line. Once we get it to the end, we will connect the hook. Then we're done with the winch. And then from there, we will get into what is in the Mojab Offroad Gear Recovery Kit. All right, everything is going in nice and easy. We're on the home stretch of putting the winch line in the winch. From there, I'll hook up the truck and we should be good to go on the install. Now that we got the winch installed on the truck, I got the Mojab Offroad Gear Recovery Kit laid out on the floor of the shipping container so we could go over it. So the kit comes with 27 different pieces. It comes with 2 different types of shackles. These are the aluminum shackles, and then these are the soft shackles, and they come in their own bag. It comes with a snatch pulley ring, so you don't have to worry about a snatch block, and you could use this with the soft shackles to help double the weight of your winch line, your pulling capacity. It comes with a set of gloves to help keep your hands protected, and it comes with a headlamp also that I actually have in the house charging at the moment. And it comes with 4 different types of toe straps, all of them with Velcro retainers to help keep them organized and together, and they're all individually bagged. It does come with a kinetic rope. This one is more than overkill for the SquareBody or the Cherokee, and it is plenty long enough to help get us out of any situation, and it's wrapped real well. Comes with its own Velcro strap also, and I've never used one of these yet, so the first opportunity I have to use it, I will, because I've heard great things about kinetic straps over standard toe straps, and obviously a chain is the worst case scenario. So if you don't have a toe strap, pick up a kinetic strap. I know one little part that might not be really important to you guys, but I really like is just the size of the bag the whole kit comes in. It's a nice high quality bag. Comes with a shoulder strap that I threw in the front pocket, but the bag is oversized, so it could fit the entire kit, and then I could put my tire sidewall repair kit, my plug kit, my tool roll, anything like that inside, so I know everything I would need goes right inside this bag, so I don't have to scramble around looking for it, and the toolbox in the back of the truck is a big mess. And that right there is the Mojab Offroad Gear Recovery Kit. Honestly, for the price, you get a lot of goodies with it, so I will have a link down in the description of the video to the Mojab website and everything that I've used with the install of the winch. And on that note, thank you guys so much if you've gotten this far in the video. I really appreciate it. Comment down below, let me know what you think of the winch install and of the Mojab Offroad Gear Recovery Kit. And if you haven't, subscribe to the channel so you can see when we put out more videos. So I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I really appreciate it. Bye, you guys.